In Springfield, police arrested a teenager connected to several car thefts across the city. Just after 7 o'clock last night, authorities saw a Hyundai on Bay Street, which was reported stolen. Eventually, the car pulled over on State Street, and the driver and 17-year-old female passenger tried running. The girl was detained and later released, but the 16-year-old driver hopped a fence and was then located by a police canine. He was arrested. He was under investigation for 2 other car thefts in the city earlier this month. Because of his age, the suspect's name and booking photo will not be released. Across the state,